Welcome, yogis. This month we're focusing on something super basic, and that is sun salutations or sun salutes. So, sun salutations is just a few simple asanas or yoga poses that are seamlessly tied together with the breath, and it's movement that just flows into movement, and you can repeat this series of movements as many times as you like. Now, if you're new to yoga, it might feel a little heavy, it might feel a little clumsy. I want to encourage you not to let that stop you and just to keep practicing, because the more you practice, your body will start getting used to these movements. You'll increase your strength, you will increase your flexibility, all of which will help you flow through this even more gracefully than when you had started. So just keep at it, and it feels better the more that you do it. So it increases your strength, it increases your flexibility as well as your circulation. It increases your overall mental happiness. You'll feel more grateful for the things around you and the things that you have. So this is overall wellness, you guys. This will help you age gracefully and live every day gracefully. So I encourage you to grab your mat, enjoy, and let's flow through these sun salutations together. Tune in every single Monday for a new flow. We're just going to be focusing, like I said, on sun salutes or sun salutations and different variations of that you can practice at home for the month of April. So tune in, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss those future episodes, and let's get started. Welcome to week 1 of Surya Namaskar A, or sun salutations. We're just going to learn the basics and flow through the most basic sun salutation together. It's going to feel really good. We're going to increase our strength, increase our flexibility, and increase our energy. But before we start, let's just take a few moments just so we can focus and bring our minds present and get really focused in on the breathing, which is going to help us flow. So let's find child's pose. So good on your hands and knees. Bring your big toes together. Widen your knees open. Sit your butt on your heels, and then lie your forehead on the mat. Take a moment here. Close your eyes, maybe just blocking out all distractions. So before we start flowing through this sun salutation, I would like us to really get in touch with the breath. And so that's why we're just starting here in a basic child's pose. I want to encourage you, though, to take any pose that's relaxing to you, where you could just close your eyes for a moment and turn your attention inward. So if you're not feeling child's pose, maybe lie on your back, or just find an easy seated position where you can close your eyes and relax. Whatever works for you is fine. And then from here, I want you just to let go. Take a moment to consciously let go of whatever it is you just came from. Here's where we give ourselves permission to not worry about things that are going to happen later, or focus on what already happened, and just try to bring our minds more present. And one way to do that is just start to physically notice how you're feeling today. How do my feet feel? How do my legs? How are my shoulders? Scanning your body, noticing what you're feeling, noticing the sensations. And then you start to relax as much as you can. So if I feel a little bit tense in my shoulders, I try to consciously just relax my shoulders. So I start noticing little areas of tension and trying to do my best to relax those areas. And then the next thing I want you to do is I want you to do a few things with your breath, if possible. If you can, let's just start breathing in and out of your nose only. So we're going to try to practice nose breathing. And on top of that, we're going to make it really deep. So let's practice. I want you to inhale through your nose. As you do, fill up your lungs all the way, maximum capacity. And on the exhale, maybe even use your belly as you press the air all the way out through your nose. Let it go. Good. Now I want you to repeat this process of breathing in through your nose, filling up your lungs, maximum capacity. Exhale, just press the air all the way out through your nose. Empty, empty, empty. And keep breathing nice and deep in. Full breaths. Exhale, empty everything. Good, so you're breathing. Massive inhales, massive exhales, smoothing out the breath as much as you can. We're going to use this breath in our sun salutation today. So really what we do is we use this breath as a tool to bring your mind present because, well, first of all, it takes a lot of concentration to breathe that way or breathe this way. So if I'm not paying attention, I can't breathe this way. So it does require my attention. It requires my focus. Good. And there's just something about breathing like this and bringing your mind present that just brings your mind away from all the other stresses. And it has a nice way of relaxing your body, your mind, and your physical body. So do your best with it. You don't have to be perfect. Just try. Well, let's start our sun salutations, but let's first take a massive inhale. On the exhale, go ahead and come up to hands and knees, tabletop position. Before we go anywhere, line your wrists and shoulders up, knees and hips up, gaze down between your thumbs. Inhale, hammock your belly, let your butt press out behind you, look up. Slide your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, do the opposite. Tuck and dome the spine. Inhale, hammock your belly again. Look up. Exhale, tuck and dome the spine. Just one more round. Inhale, hammock your belly, look up. And exhale, tuck and dome the spine. Find neutral spine, tabletop position. Take your toes, tuck them underneath, and then just press your butt high to the sky. Downward facing dog. So this is our first pose here and our sun salutation. We're just going to start here. We're going to work our way to the top, but this is downward facing dog. I really shouldn't call it our first pose, but we've already done some poses, but we're going to get going here. Okay, and that's basically what I mean. So right here, you're just gazing back at your toes. Hide your heels from your line of sight. Your toes might be just side by side, or they might be more hip width distance apart. Your feet might be. Whatever's more comfortable. Take a minute here. If you want to shift your weight into your right foot and your left foot, or pedal your feet, raise the heel, lower the other heel, just pedaling out, you could. Take a moment, get to know this down dog. Spread your 10 fingers wide. Maybe shake your head yes and no. Good. So you're basically like an upside down V here. All right, from here, let's get moving. I want you to inhale, press your chest back. On the exhale, just walk your feet up to meet your hands. So you're in the standing forward fold at the top of the mat. Good. So if your hands don't touch the ground here, no worries here. You can put your hands on your shins, wherever you want, your ankles. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Take a moment. All right, now from here, put a little bend in your knees, and I want you to roll up like a rag doll all the way to standing position. Bring your head, your neck up last, and then inhale, arms up to the sky, gaze up, palms together, heart center. Okay, now we're going to start our sun salutations. So this is Tadasana, or mountain pose. Really feel grounded into the four corners of your feet. Draw your belly up and in. Chin parallel with the mat. Good. Shoulders away from your ears, going down. Good. Now from here, let's start moving and breathing. Inhale, release your arms down, fly them up to the sky. On the exhale, now fold forward all the way down towards your toes. From here, take your hands up your shins, just so you can come to this halfway lift with the flat back. Gazing straight ahead of your toes. And then bend your knees and plant your hands on the mat and step back to a plank position or the top of a push-up, hold here for just a moment, but don't hold your breath. Keep breathing. From here, line your shoulders and wrists up. Keep your fingers spread wide and push the floor away nice and strong. Shift your weight forward into your toes and then keep your elbows tucking in as you lower with muscle and control. Good. Now untuck your toes. Now know when you go down like that, you can actually drop your knees and do that with your knees down if you want as a modification. From here, you keep your hands where they're at and you're going to inhale, pull the chest up for cobra. Exhale, peel it down. You can use your knees if you want, or you can tuck your toes underneath. It's up to you if you want to use your knees. And then bring your butt all the way to the sky for downward facing dog. Good. Take a moment and breathe. Remember that foundation we started, we set up at the beginning, massive inhales, massive exhales. Don't let go of that. Take a massive inhale, press your chest back. On the exhale, you can walk or you can giant step your way to the top. Doesn't matter, standing forward fold. Good. Now from here, take your hands up your shins, halfway lift. Exhale, sink it back down. Now with a strong core, take a massive inhale and just rise it all the way up. Reach up and hands, heart, center. Nice job. That's just our first round of Surya Namaskar A, or our sun salutation. We're going to do 9 more rounds, flowing just a little bit faster with our breath. And if you're a little behind me or a little ahead of me, as long as you're moving with your breath, that's just fine. And feel free to take breaks if you want to take breaks. Inhale, release your arms down, fly them up, and exhale, dive forward. Take your hands up your shins, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to that plank position. Good. Shift your weight forward and lower slow all the way down. Untucking your toes. Inhale, cobra. Bring your chest up. Exhale, bring it down. Use your knees or don't use your knees. Press it up, but high to the sky. Downward facing dog. Take a moment here and breathe. I know, I've given you a lot to think about, a lot of directions with your body, as well as breathing on top of that. So if you forget to breathe or you mess up a little, don't worry about it. All right? It's just practice. It's no big deal. Your body will get to know these poses. It will get to know this flow. And the more you do it, the better it will feel. Now from here, take a massive inhale, press it back. On the exhale, you can walk or step or even lightly hop to the top if you prefer. Inhale, come to that halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, just rise to the sky. Reach up, hands heart center, Anjali, or hands in prayer position. Good. Inhale, release your arms down, fly them up to the sky. Exhale, dive forward. Bring your hands up your shins, halfway lift, and exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank position, and shift your weight forward, lower slow. Untuck your toes, inhale, chest up. Don't forget you can use your knees whenever you want. Press up, downward facing dog. Take a moment and breathe. So this month we're doing different variations of sun salutations, and you can see there's still variations within variations because I'm mentioning a lot of things like use your knees if you want, skip something if you want. There's a lot of variations. There's endless variations. You can make your own variations and you can make it work according to however you're feeling today. But these are the basic movements. Now inhale, press it back. Exhale, giant step to the top, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, just rise to the sky. Hands heart center. You got it. Inhale, release your arms down, fly them up to the sky. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, come to the halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank position. Again, knees down or knees up, it doesn't matter. Shift your weight forward, lower with control. Inhale, lift your heart, cobra. Exhale, use your knees or don't. Butt to the sky. Back to downward facing dog. Take a moment and breathe. Just moving, breathing. That's all we're doing, focusing. So good for you. Now we're halfway there. Good job. If you've made it this far, good job. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, walk or step to the top, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, sink it back down. Inhale, rise to the sky. Reach up and hands heart center. Anjali. Inhale, release your arms down. Fly them up to the sky. Exhale, dive forward all the way down. Inhale, come to that halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back, plank position. Shift your weight forward and lower. Inhale, bring your chest up for cobra. Exhale, butt high to the sky for downward facing dog. And a little pause and breathe. You know, anytime we pause in these down dogs, if you feel like setting your knees down and taking a moment, it's an excellent time to do that. I want you to always to feel freedom to make your own choices based on your needs. Don't let anyone ever tell you what your body needs. These are all suggestions. You know, you got to pay attention. Inhale, press it back on the exhale. Giant step or hop your way to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, sink it back down. Inhale, just rise it up. Exhale, hands heart center. Good job. Inhale, release it down, fly it up to the sky. Exhale, dive forward, down to your toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank position, and lower slow. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, tuck your toes. Butt to the sky. Downward facing dog. Take a moment and breathe. In and out of your nose, nice and deep. You might notice your breath speeding up as we move, and that's okay. You don't have to breathe slow. Just try to breathe deep. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, giant hop, walk or step to the top, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale, rise it up. Hands heart center, Anjali. You got it. Inhale, release your arms down. Bring them to the sky. Exhale, dive forward gracefully. You got it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to a plank position, and lower with control. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, tuck your toes, butt to the sky. Downward facing dog. Take a moment. And breathe. You got it. Just a couple more. So strong. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, walk, hop to the top. Whatever you got. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, sink it back down. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, hands heart center. All right, inhale, release your arms down, fly them up to the sky. Exhale, dive forward. You got it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to a plank position, and lower with control. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, tuck your toes, butt to the sky. Downward facing dog. Whew. You got it. Breathe. We have one single round to do after this, and that will make 10. All right, now from here, inhale, press it back. Exhale, giant step or walk to the top, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, sink it back down. Inhale, just rise it up, reach it up. Hands heart center. All right, one more. Inhale, release your arms down, fly them up to the sky. Exhale, dive forward to your toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank position and lower slow. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, tuck your toes, butt to the sky. Downward facing dog. Take a moment. All right, from here, inhale, press it back. Exhale, giant step or walk to the top. Standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale, rise it up. And hands, heart center. You did it. Amazing job. That was 10 complete sun salutations. Let's just finish this up by having a seat. So we are done the sun salutations. Right now we're just going to take one little stretch here just because it feels good. No other reason than that. Sit in the middle of your mat. Bring your legs out to the wide corners. Just take a moment. Let your breathing slow down if it's sped up. So those sun salutations just got your blood flowing. It got you using your strength and increasing your flexibility. Just do those every single day. You can do it when you wake up in the morning. It's a great way to get the blood flowing, the energy flowing for whatever you got going that day. It's a great way to start. So to wrap this up, we're just going to sit in a seated forward fold. So if you're already feeling something here, stay here. If you need a little more, you can bring your torso forward. It's up to you. Don't go too far. If you go too far, just back off a little. It's no big deal. But I'll let you decide how you're feeling. Take a moment. We're just going to take a few breaths here. We're really not going to hold this. Just slowing down the breath. Take another massive inhale and bring your body up. No big deal. Take your left leg, bring it around to your right, roll onto your back. Good. Bend your knees here. Take a moment, maybe just place your hands on your belly. All right, take your feet as wide as your mat. Let your knees fall to the left. Good. Just take a moment. Take another inhale. Bring your knees to the center. Let them fall to the right. Just a simple, easy twist. No big deal. Nothing extreme. All right, take another massive inhale. Come back to the center and then just bring your legs out. Arms down by your sides. Close your eyes for Shavasana, our final pose, just to close this practice. This isn't really part of the sun salutation, but I like to have a beginning, a middle, and an end in my little practice, and I often start with the child's pose and getting connected with my breath, flowing a bit, and then winding it down, and that's what we're doing right now. You can find your natural breath. You can close your eyes. You can feel free to stay here as long as you like. We're just taking a real brief Shavasana, so enjoy. All right, feel free to stay right where you're at if you're ready. You can get out very slowly when you're ready. Maybe turning to one side, taking a moment, gently coming all the way up, but only when you're ready. So thank you for going through the basic Surya Namaskar A, or the basic sun salutation. Remember, you can do this every single day. It can stand alone. Do 10 to 15 rounds of that every day just to get your blood going. Join me every Monday for a new yoga video. There'll be a series of 4 variations of sun salutations coming out this month, so check it out. Subscribe so you don't miss out. I hope you have an amazing day. Give this video a thumbs up as well. Have an amazing day. Namaste.